Hi, welcome to Redstone Forge. I'm Robin Plank. I'm here to talk to you about metalworking, the art of blacksmithing, and how much fun it can be. I've got a few samples of work that I've done through the years hanging all over the place, and a lot of these things seem like they might be real complicated, but with just a few simple skills that you learn, you can pretty much make anything you want. And there are a lot of tools that you can buy, there are a lot of tools that you can make. Blacksmiths typically will make most of their own tools because there's blacksmiths, but sometimes that puts you in a situation before you can make one thing, you have to make another thing. And before you make that thing, you might have to make something else. But everything comes in handy. After a while, you'll have a whole arsenal of little gadgets and doodads that you can use to make your job easier. When I was 19 years old, I decided that I wanted to shoe horses for a living. I've always loved horses. I've always loved working, doing artwork, and it was really, as a teenager, I was going to be an artist. I'm going to grow up and I'm going to be an artist. And as I got older, I realized that artists are not really making a living being artists, and I needed something, and I wanted to do something that I had a passion for. And I thought, well, my two favorite things are horses and art. And I started watching the blacksmith work when he was at the barn shoeing horses, and of course, he made it look easy, like, oh, yeah, I think I could do that. So I studied up on it, and I actually went to farrier school, and I found out how difficult it really is, but I just was hooked. You know, I love working with horses, I love the people, I love my own hours, traveling to different barns and farms, and I love the art of metalwork, which is something you learn when you learn to shoe a horse. You have to make a horseshoe, and you have to adapt the horseshoes for different horses. And anytime I'd fire up the forge to make a horseshoe, I'd make something else too. I'd make a fireplace tool, or make a little hook or hanger out of a horseshoe, and I'll make anything out of a horseshoe. So I make furniture out of horseshoes, hardware, yeah, just you name it. I'm also a whitesmith as well as a blacksmith. Mostly horse-related jewelry and other stuff that's just really weird. A blacksmith works with ferrous metals, which is iron and steel, things that have a carbon content. Whitesmith is typically silver or goldsmith. They work with non-ferrous metals, including silver, gold, brass and copper and bronze. I went to school for farrier work at New England Farrier School in Raymond, Maine. I was living in Florida and I needed a change. Kentucky sounded nice. I had family up here, and decided, well, I'll go up there. I know it's horse country. So I came up here, and I worked on horse farms. I was an exercise rider. I went to Churchill. I was a hot walker, then a groom, then an exercise rider there. And all the while shoeing horses on, outside in the country and going to farms and stuff. I couldn't shoe at Churchill. I decided after seeing a lot of the blacksmiths working at Churchill and some of the shoeing practices back then, I said, well, I'd like to be shoeing here too. Why not? I was told I had to take a test, and this is a very grueling test, but I'm the first woman who actually took the test and passed it and got certified at Churchill Downs as a farrier blacksmith, called a blacksmith at the track. So, I still shoe horses, but nothing, not nearly the quantity I used to. Always planned that as I got older, I'd do more artwork and less horse work. Okay, enough about me. I'm gonna be showing you some of the tools of the trade, and I hope you'll join me for my Zoom workshop, Playing with Fire.